Well, thank you, Lenny. A loaded card here tonight. The Terminal Eliminator match. 15-minute time limit. All Terminus directives apply except no countouts. Eliminations by pin, submission, KO, or DQ. Begins as a four-way survival with tag format. 2 grapplers start the match in the ring, while the other grapplers wait on the apron for a tag from another grappler. After the first fall, the match becomes a 3-way. All grapplers are in the ring at once. Once it's down to the final 2 grapplers, the match becomes a 1-versus-1 sudden death, and the winner gets to choose their next opponent.
We are underway in this Terminal Eliminator matchup. Kenny Alfonso starting things off against Chris Sabin. Sabin, the veteran, 40 years old, really the innovator of the X Division style of wrestling that we've seen develop over the last 15 years against 3 men in their early 20s. Sabin's been wrestling almost as long as these 3 guys have been alive.
And you got to think that a lot of tape study, or in this day and age, DVD study, stream study, done by the other participants in this contest have watched a lot of Chris Sabin over the years, perhaps while they were children and deciding to become professional wrestlers. Perhaps they were inspired by a Chris Sabin or Alex Shelley from that era of professional wrestling, and now getting the opportunity to test their own skills against him here in this matchup.
There's the athleticism that Kenny Alfonso's been displaying all over the Midwest, trained by Mike Seidel. Nice duck under there, controlling the wrist of Sabin.
Sabin quickly trying to work his way out of this position, turn things around here. Alfonso able to get the arm drag.
Sabin, an 8-time X Division champ and one half of arguably one of the greatest tag teams of the last 20 years in the Motor City Machine Guns.
Exchanging forearm shots with one another at this point.
Definitely 3 men looking to make their name at Chris Sabin's expense here in Atlanta tonight as they hit the ropes. Shoulder tackle, and no one give it an inch. Second time, both men go for the drop down and the drop kick. Clearly some tape study was going on, Dave.
Absolutely. Alfonso prepared for Sabin, but the same can be said for Sabin, still staying at the top of his game, studying the younger competitors, working their way into this industry, into the sport of professional wrestling. Beautiful drop kick right there from Alfonso.
The Kansas City kid getting up in the lights, and the hometown favorite, Leon Ruff. He is quick as a hiccup.
Got all of that kick to the back of the head, and this crowd is loud in support of Leon Ruff. Out to the apron he goes.
Had a rather successful, albeit unexpected run as NXT North American champ, showing the evasive techniques.
Through the legs and into the head scissors. Though these fans may appreciate the other 3 involved in the match, they are solidly behind Ruff in this contest.
And Ruff, a bit of a smile on his face as Tre Lamar comes in. It was Tre Lamar trained by Candice and Johnny Gargano, and it was Johnny Gargano that Leon Ruff defeated to become NXT North American champion.
Representing AIW with the hoodie on his way to the ring, I noticed tonight.
Nice leapfrog up and over the top he goes. The pace is certainly picked up.
Nice drop kick right there from Tre Lamar.
Lamar back in action for the first time in a couple of months, was out with an injury, and good to see Tre back. I don't wonder if there's going to be any rust. As a quick roll up there by Alfonso on a near fall. Ducks underneath, backbreaker by Lamar.
Drives both knees into the back this time. Going for the cover here.
Forces the shoulders down and gets a near fall.
Quickly grabbing hold of the head. Perhaps looking for a suplex. Snapping him down to the canvas. Right into a cover he goes.
And Lamar wasting no time trying to pick up the victory here.
Driving that knee into the back.
And big stakes on the line here in our opener. You get to pick your next opponent if you win this matchup.
Always a good thing, and getting kicked to the side of the head, never a good thing.
Hey, we could see somebody coming out of this match looking to challenge Jonathan Gresham for the Ring of Honor World Championship, and there's a cover and a kick out.
That certainly could be the case.
Or could be challenging Santana for the ROH World Championship.
Depending on how things end up tonight, that is very true. The original ROH World Championship will be on the line in that matchup, and Sabin tags himself back in and delivers the headbutt here to Alfonso. Looking to send him across the ring, into the corner he goes. Lining with the turnbuckle, and it's Sabin with a leaping forearm in the corner.
Nice suplex. Floats right over, back press, leg is hooked deep, and a kick out at 2 by Alfonso.
Looking to keep him grounded, grabbing hold of the chin lock here. Prevent him from using that quickness, that speed, and take away his energy in the process. Chris Sabin trying to dictate the pace of this matchup.
And that's exactly what you expect, Dave, out of a veteran like Chris Sabin. As you get older, sometimes you lose a little bit of a step, maybe perhaps physically, but what you do, you make up for it with intelligence and experience, and trying to slow and dictate the pace is exactly what Sabin is doing right now, and doing it very effectively here as we're inside 10 minutes. 5 minutes gone in this 15-minute time limit.
Just repeatedly driving that knee into the back with the arms crossed around the throat, trying to fight his way to his feet here. Alfonso getting some support from the fans in attendance to fight out of the hold, and he does. Several elbows to the midsection of Sabin, but delivers that knee to the midsection of Alfonso. Shut him back down.
Oh!
There's a huge kick from Alfonso in retaliation.
Caught Sabin right in the jaw. Sabin making sure all of his teeth were still intact.
Caught that kick attempt. Move to the midsection of Sabin.
Alfonso went downstairs as Sabin was looking to block that high kick a second time. Swing and a miss. Alfonso into the ropes. Oh, with the stunner! What a counter by Alfonso.
And Kip's right back up. Looking to capitalize momentum off the ropes now with an knee strike. Cover. Only 2, but holding onto the leg. Into an STF he goes. Very quickly, as soon as he realized he didn't get the pin, going for the submission.
Doesn't quite have the crossface locked in. He's got him more around the chin than across that bridge of the nose.
See Sabin trying to inch his way toward the ropes to force a break of the hold. Will he tap? He's thinking about it.
Referee in great position right there.
And he reaches that bottom rope.
And no disrespect to Kenny Alfonso intended, but that certainly would have been, I think, an upset on most people's cards if you would have told me that Chris Sabin was going to be the first one eliminated in this matchup. And Ruff now comes in swinging.
What a flurry here, full of energy.
There's a tag, though. Tre Lamar, I don't know that Alfonso knows that the tag was made.
Counts as a tag, grabbing the waist lock here, and double waist locks. Alfonso lands on his feet, able to connect with the kick on Tre Lamar.
Alfonso and Lamar, the legal men. Ruff eats an elbow.
Alfonso getting focused, elbow in the corner on Lamar. And one on the other side of the ring for Leon Ruff.
Oh! Ruff misses. Sent into the Lamar, there's another stunner.
This time on Tre Lamar.
That's Alfonso with the drop kick. There's the cover.
Only 2. Ruff rolling to the floor. Alfonso in the center of the ring. Getting these people behind him. Sabin rolling underneath the bottom rope. He's back inside the ring and throws that super kick and knocks Alfonso into next week.
Alfonso never saw it coming.
Off the apron to the floor, wiping out Tre Lamar is Chris Sabin.
Sabin wisely picking his spots here, but it's Ruff connecting.
And Ruff now over the top and to the floor, wiping him out.
Ruff with the Pescado, 3 men down, and
Alfonso has his 3 opponents on the floor.
gonna take a chance here.
Over the top and to the floor, wiping him out.
And this crowd in Atlanta's on their feet.
Packed house here in Atlanta. Alfonso climbing up, looking to follow up, trying to capitalize. Tre Lamar on his back. moves out of the way, and nails a huge super kick.
Traps the arm.
Oh, face first into the canvas. And now Lamar gonna take a chance off the top rope.
Hits that froggy elbow. Cover. Alfonso eliminated.
Kenny Alfonso has been eliminated.
We are down to just about 5 minutes left in this matchup. And it is down to Tre Lamar, Leon Ruff, and Chris Sabin. German suplex from Ruff.
Just launched him. Going for a cover here. Leg hooked. Only two though.
Ruff wasting no time. Knows time not the friend of anyone in this matchup at this point.
And you got to keep your eye on the clock at all times.
And Chris Sabin may be the smartest of all here, staying on the outside. As Ruff trying to get Lamar to give it up. It's Sabin now up on the apron, now up on the top. Out of nowhere, it's Sabin.
Crossbody on both of his opponents. Sabin working them both over now. Combination of forearms and chops. Off the ropes he comes.
Oh, bad timing for Lamar and Ruff. Tornado
DDT.
Used Ruff as a little bit of leverage there.
He's able to plant his foot on him to get that swinging DDT to drive Lamar into the canvas head first, and now Sabin with Ruff in his sights. Big boot in the corner. Cradles the leg. Rolling through with the fisherman. Nice bridge. Two.
Hooks the shoulders and a kick out at two. As Sabin thought that was it. Ruff still got some fight left in him.
Crowd getting behind him. Can dig down for some energy here. Pull it together. About 3:20 left in this matchup.
Back kick.
Combination here from Ruff in the corner. They're doing damage to the neck.
Leg is hooked, shoulders down to eliminate Sabin. No.
Sabin able to get that shoulder up. Lamar keeping an eye on things from the floor.
And again, I think it's smart strategy on anyone's part at this juncture of the match to just stay out of the way.
Yes.
Let these
you won't
two
get eliminated that way.
give yourself a shot with just one left rather than get involved here.
Lamar up on the apron though. Saw Ruff was going to take a chance, and now they're focused on each other.
Oh!
Lamar able to connect with the enziguri on Ruff. Sabin's back up. Like he was trying to go for the shoulder to the midsection, but avoided it.
Oh, nice evasion right there, and then using the ropes to his advantage was Lamar.
Snaps him back, rolls back with him. Into the drop kick. Nicely done by Tre Lamar.
Innovative offense by the youngster out of Ohio. You see a welt formed on the back of Chris Sabin in the corner.
Ruff outside of the ring. Lamar elevated to the apron here by Sabin.
Inside 2 minutes to go.
Lamar able to roll back in. Drives that shoulder into the midsection. Propels himself to the top rope into the crossbody.
Leg is hooked. Shoulders down, Sabin up at 2.
Not enough.
90 seconds left.
Time to go after it here. Hammerlock applied.
Ruff on the second.
Into the cutter. Turns him over, cover. And Leon Ruff pins Tre Lamar.
Tre Lamar has been eliminated.
We are down to 70 seconds here with Chris Sabin and Leon Ruff. And it's clear who these fans are rooting for.
Both men feeling the effects of this battle. 14 minutes that they have fought against two other opponents besides each other.
Tope from Ruff sends Sabin back in and right to the top No wasted motion from Ruff. Hits the frog splash. Cover. No.
Not enough. Looking to put him away. 42 seconds left in the time limit. Needs to start going for some pin attempts here. Off the second. Oh, caught by Sabin. Release German.
Rough gaze there. Knockout kick. Inside 30 seconds here.
Sabin going for cradle shock. Gets it.
Cover.
And that's it. Chris Sabin scores the victory.
Here is your winner, Chris Sabin!
David came down to the very, very end of the 15-minute time limit. Chris Sabin, the veteran, pulls out the win.